The Dream Syndicate, a band that turned jangly guitars and brooding lyrics into an electrifying cultural movement. Ever wondered how one band could channel the spirit of the Velvet Underground while sparking an entire psychedelic revival? Stick around, this sonic journey gets wilder with every note. Let's start with 1981, Los Angeles. The Dream Syndicate emerges as a force in the Paisley Underground, a movement that smashed 1960s psychedelia into punk rock's DIY grit. It's all swirling guitars, hypnotic rhythms, and a dose of poetic darkness. And front and center, their debut album, The Days of Wine and Roses. Critics called it raw, groundbreaking, and dare we say timeless. And then there's the Velvet Underground connection. This wasn't just inspiration, it was a blueprint. Feedback-heavy guitars? Check. Experimental vibes? Double check. The Dream Syndicate made dissonance feel like a revelation. Songs like Tell Me When It's Over wore this influence on their sleeves, with minimalist riffs and haunting lyrics that hit you right in the soul. Speaking of Tell Me When It's Over, this track is a masterclass in setting the mood. Moody? Yes. Jangly? Absolutely. But it's Steve Wynn's lyrics that steal the show, with cryptic lines dripping with frustration and longing. And then there's Carl Percoda's guitar work, intertwining sharp leads with Wynn's tense rhythms. It's hypnotic, it's raw, and it's 100% unforgettable. Now, let's not forget, That's What You Always Say, the second punch on The Days of Wine and Roses. Sarcasm, cynicism, and biting riffs. This song is relationship frustration set to garage rock fury. And Carl Percoda, he turns his guitar into a weapon of feedback and rebellion. Live, this track was pure chaos, long improvised jams that left audiences spellbound. But the magic wasn't just in the music, it was in their evolution. The Dream Syndicate disbanded in 1989, only to reunite in 2012 and remind us why they mattered in the first place. Albums like How Did I Find Myself Here proved they hadn't lost a step, weaving their signature sound into something fresh, yet familiar. And the legacy? Oh, it's huge. Bands like Sonic Youth and Yo La Tengo owe more than a few thank you notes to the Dream Syndicate's blend of noise and melody. This is music that doesn't just echo, it reverberates through the decades. Now, are you ready to dive into their universe? The feedback is loud, the guitars are sharp, and the ride is unforgettable.